Hey folks, Michael Stelzner here. I am here with my friend Mari Smith on a beautiful day in San Diego. How you doing, Mari?
Awesome. Yeah, it's great to be
We
here.
just ate lunch at Yanni's, which is this awesome restaurant in Poway, California, and you'll hear some road noise and you'll hear the people talking, but that's, just ignore it. So Mari is a Facebook expert, by the way. I call her the queen of Facebook. She's been called the Pied Piper of the online world by Fast Company. And it is a true privilege, Mari, to be sitting with you today. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about Facebook. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Yes,
so,
thank you.
a lot of people are using Facebook. How many people are on Facebook, by the way?
200 million.
200 million?
Yes.
Like that's like bigger than most countries, right?
It is actually. If Facebook were a country, they would be the 6th most populous in the whole world.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And by the way, there's a big GMC truck behind us right now. So if you hear some of the noise, that's why. So Mari, I'm going to ask you some questions, especially for those that are looking to use Facebook for marketing. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
First of all, I've got a lot of people that I have as friends on Facebook. Some are friends, and quote unquote, some are business colleagues, and I'm kind of conflicted. How do I market myself, and how do I market my business when I'm using it for personal use and for pleasure? I mean, can you give me some advice on that?
Sure. Well, here's the thing. So a couple of distinctions about Facebook is that you're allowed one personal account, one account in your own name, and that can be for personal use if you want. To market your business, you have a fan page, and you can have unlimited fans on it, and it gets indexed by Google.
Okay.
So you could, if you want to do it, and some people do that. Some of my students and clients, they choose to use their personal profile just for people they really know. They're very guarded about who they agree to be their friends.
That's how I do it too.
And then direct all the traffic to the fan page. Now, and I use it both ways. I use my personal profile, and my mom is one of my friends, and my 13-year-old niece in Scotland, and all of the professional contacts. And I use my personal profile for professional networking 99%. And I have a very open philosophy or policy that whatever I put online, anywhere, Twitter, Facebook, my blog, you name it, anywhere in public, I'm fine with that being shared. So I don't necessarily have to have something really private over here that only certain people can see. But the good news with Facebook is with the privacy settings, they can be very granular. So you could put a photo up and you could have only certain people see that photo.
Oh, so are you saying that you can set up groups inside your Facebook, kind of like friends, and only they can see the photos and non-friends can't see it?
Yeah, actually there's a way to have a secret group, but that's a whole other thing with groups.
Really?
There's a way to even have family groups now. They added on family groups.
Oh, so you can actually say only allow this to be seen by family.
Yes.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Cool. So talk to me about the three biggest misconceptions that people have about Facebook when it comes to, marketing your business or anything else related to Facebook.
Sure. Well, I think the first one is that people have this idea that Facebook is really just for a younger market. It's teens and kids, and they're throwing sheep at each other and playing vampire and werewolf and you name it. And that does go on, but the average age is actually 30 to 35, and they're a mature audience because Facebook started in an Ivy League college in 2004 out of Harvard. And so really the demographics grew up from there, if you will. Whereas like with MySpace, you've got a lot more of the teen audience.
Right.
And so that's one thing that people think, oh, it's just for kids, and not understanding that you could possibly use it for business and professional networking.
Right.
And the second thing would be that the second misconception would be around the fan page, is that people get hung up on the word fan and think, well, they're concerned that it might come across the wrong way. Hey, Mike, could you be my fan?
Yeah.
But it's just the terminology that Facebook chose. That friend is on your personal profile, fan is on your business page. But the fan pages are underutilized, in my opinion, because they're so powerful. You have unlimited fans. It gets indexed by Google, like I say. And the third misconception, I think, would be to just isolate. People think that isolate Facebook and they think they can do like all their marketing on Facebook, but it's really just one piece of the marketing pie. In fact, the whole of social media.
It should be integrated, right?
Yeah. The whole of social media, whether you use Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, your blog, and all that is one piece. And you've got like white papers and articles and video and audio and all of that. So use it as part of the overall marketing strategy for your company.
Awesome. Okay, good. So, talk to me about anything else that you think is important that folks need to know today when it comes to using Facebook? Like, what's your number one tip that you give to people that you haven't already mentioned?
Well, this is one of my secret tips, but since you asked me,
Now it's not secret anymore.
I do tell people, but I just really want people to know this. And that is with your Facebook fan page, which is for your business, you want to make sure that you add the application called Static FBML. It stands for Facebook Markup Language.
Oh.
And you can drop in your own HTML. You can have an opt-in box right there on your fan page.
Yeah.
You can change the wording on it, so you can actually have the tabs at the top. Each tab has its own URL. You could have people going to different landing pages on the Facebook fan page. But basically, to capture people's interest and add in dynamic data, or not dynamic data, but multimedia, any content that you want at the HTML, dropping it into that app. And that's probably for some people who just lost them there. It's quite techy.
Yeah.
But I want people to make sure that
Well,
they
that's
know.
powerful, because what that means is that if you're using some HTML on your blog, for example, to have an opt-in form for your newsletter, you can put that on your fan page, which is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then even if people come to the fan page but don't become a fan, they could still sign up for your newsletter, right?
Yes, they could.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Mari, here's a question for you. I have a fan page on Facebook as well, and one of the things that I like to do is I like the integration tools that exist between Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, there is no integration between Twitter and a fan page. So what I mean by that is I can't use, for example, Ping FM to update my status updates on a fan page, but I can on my main Facebook page. Do you know if there's any tool that's been developed yet that...
That is like the holy grail right now, because
there isn't something?
I know you can do it by text, by SMS.
Okay.
There's the selective Twitter updates I like, but that only works with the profile.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, not yet, but certainly that's...
Because you have to remember to go into your fan page and,
yeah.
and basically populate content in there.
Yes. Well, you could have the note. You want to definitely be importing your blog feed through the Notes app.
Right.
And then you could just leave the status update blank.
Talk to me about events. Let's say I'm putting on an event and I want to use Facebook to invite people to it. What's been your experience with Facebook events?
I love Facebook events. I think it's actually one of the most over or misused components of Facebook, because people put up like just free teleseminar will be the title of the event, and like, well, that's when it goes out, the invitations go out, that's all you see is the title and the image, the thumbnail, and often it'll be like a question mark if you don't put the right image in there. So it's like question mark, free teleseminar, who's going to come to that? So you have to be able to choose a catchy title and have an image that really grabs people. But Facebook events, I love them, and I think that some people will set up Facebook events and then like invite all their friends, and it's like a loophole, if you will, to be able to email all your friends.
Yeah.
Because then you can email them all, because you can't otherwise.
Oh,
see what I'm
interesting.
saying? So there's certain like etiquette, if you will.
Oh yeah,
that
was the question I forgot to ask you, which is, can I blast all my friends in email? and the message is no. Then right, you can't really do that in
if
Facebook.
You set up an event.
I see.
But there's a way to do it with finesse, really, in my opinion.
Without an event?
No. To email all your friends. So, in other words, I will only do maybe 1 or 2 events a month through Facebook, and I really do them well, and I invite a lot of people, and I like to, when I'm messaging people, I will clarify, look, you're getting this email because you're an invitee to this event. If you don't want to get them, just RSVP no, and email you.
Yeah.
So trying to be very respectful of people's, like they've signed up to be my friend, or we've agreed to be friends on Facebook. We haven't agreed to blast each other with marketing messages.
That's a good point.
In the inbox.
That's a good point.
So I like to be really mindful and respectful of that. So.
That's a good point. Now, those messages don't actually go outside of Facebook and get emailed to people, do they?
No.
They stay within Facebook.
Unless they have their notifications. If you have your notifications turned on, they will come into your inbox.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, Mari, what's the takeaway message about Facebook that you want everyone to know today? If there was one message, what would it be?
Well, the one message is this, and that is Facebook's not going anywhere. They are the largest social network on the planet, and their number one focus is growth. And they're only going to get bigger and better, and they have rigorous terms of use, which means we get pretty low spam, and there's like low, duplicate accounts or fake accounts. They're very rigorous, and in my opinion, the founder and leader and CEO of the company, Mark Zuckerberg, he has a very, very brilliant vision for the company, and that is to be able to help the world to communicate and connect more effectively, such that we might solve world problems.
Well, folks, you're listening to expert Mari Smith. What's your website, Mari?
It's Mari Smith, MARI SMITH. I also write a blog at Why Facebook, WHY Facebook.
Thanks, Mari.